Alright guys, welcome back to another recap. Gonna be a quick one again, another green day. Up $907 today. Tesla was the only thing that I traded. I didn't hit any shorts. I did locate shares on LLAP and did not get the chance to short that one. So no trades on the short account. Locates were very cheap, so luckily I did not spend a lot, barely anything on locates. And then as far as today goes, so I am sitting at $907 on the day. Pretty clean trading. Looks like I only took 3 red trades overall. Everything else was green. I could have had another great day today. I could have been pushing 1.52k day, as I'll go over the trades here in a second. But one trade I was up $600 unrealized and ended up only making $80 on it. It went completely against me. And then finally I ended up after that getting up to $900. So pretty clean trading. You can see my thing. Yesterday was kind of choppy. Still made 740, but kind of green, red, green gave half, green gave fourth, green gave. Today is a lot cleaner moves. So happy with today's P&L trading, all that stuff. For all of you guys that are new to my channel, new to my recaps, I stream live every morning, 15 minutes before market opens, completely free. So you guys can tune in and trade with us. Over 110, 120 people every single morning there. And then if you guys are beginners and you guys want to learn from me, I trade live. You guys see me. You guys see every single video, every single live trade that I've taken on YouTube. You guys can go back and watch them over a year long. If you guys want to learn, I do offer a course down below with a discount as well. Anyways, into the open today, I was keeping an eye on Tesla with the $200 top, $200 psychological number. $200 is what we wanted for a long time going long, and we went long, got 200. You guys can see my daily here. We finally got 200. We held 200 once, twice, tried to catch the bounce, and then yesterday we sold off, closed pretty strong, and then so I was looking for a little bit of continuation today. So I was looking for the pops long to 200 and ultimately see if we can catch a nice short. Now I did catch some nice shorts here. I think I tried shorting right away, break even trade. I want to say one of these is the one that I was up $600, and I cannot remember. I think it was this one right here, where shorted 600 shares right there, and at the bottom of this spike right here I was up $600. So from 197 down to 190, 198 almost, down to 197. That's $1 a share move with 600 shares. That's 600 bucks right there. And then this thing kind of was holding that 197.37. I think this was just a pre-market level, because that was a very important level that I had. Or no, oh, that was yesterday's close. So yesterday's close always plays into effect the next day, and so it was holding yesterday's close 197.37, 197.37. It held it this whole time. On that spike down, I was up 600, went against me, so I ended up making like $80 on that trade. And when this thing started bouncing off of yesterday's close, I had this tight range. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this so you guys can see. I had this tight range. Either we break 199.42 and hold it, or we lose 197.37 and we go back down to the downside. Now I was looking for confirmation. I don't want to get chopped around. It chopped around for the first 20 minutes, 15 minutes, so that's already a lot. It just went up, down, right back up, right back down. So when this thing candle actually closed over this level that I had here, 42, closed right above it, I was like, okay, I'm long. And so on this pullback here, I took the long, got the break of 200, got the breakout over 200, almost 201. And when I was in this trade long, this is what I tell you guys on live stream all the time, is pay attention how the stock is trading. Yeah, it's breaking 200, but did it fly through 200? If you guys recall, I took some live trades. I even made it into a short. The first time it broke 200, or when we were getting towards 200, I think when 200 broke straight 201 within one candle, and then still kind of held it closed high and then kept on going. Today, it didn't do that. Today, it broke 200. That same candle that broke 200 ended up closing under 200. Still kind of tried going for a next extension leg out of 200, but this already within this candle, I was calling this breakout weak on stream. I said this is a weak breakout. This is not a strong breakout. A lot of buyers are not putting a lot of pressure on this breakout here. This is probably not going to last, so I ended up taking my long out the way right there. I tried it one more time to see if we get the bounce of all of this, kind of try to catch a bounce. Oh, that actually did do that. Hold on. There we go. It made it really small. So I was trying to catch the bounce here. On these two pullbacks here, those candles didn't have a lot of volume. Even though this one's stuffed, I thought we might get one more attempt. But when this thing flushed there with a little bit bigger volume, at that point I was like, you know what, this is it. We had a weak breakout of 200. We already didn't get a next leg up. Let's go ahead and follow this down. And this is the trade that I messed up today, because clean kind of uptrend here. You know, you guys can see it. Clean rejection of 200, clean sell off, and I jumped in on this trade here with 400 shares short right there at these two candles. And I'll show you guys the execution, and I closed it out like right here. It was literally a break-even trade. I might have even lost money on the trade. And right after that, this thing just lost buyers out of, like, it just could not catch a bounce. So I tried following it down here and there, but this right here, these 400 shares at 199.38, if I could have held those halfway through this move back down to 197.37, it would have been a huge win there. It would have been $800 on top of what I was already up. Even if I held them a little longer, you know, this thing went from 199, almost 200. My entry was 199.40s down to, obviously I wasn't going to hold this long, 193s. That's $6 a share right there. So $6 a shares, and I had 400. That would have been a good win. But obviously I don't hold that long, and I'm trying to work on it, but it was kind of sketchy. It didn't hold here and it went against me, and then I didn't hold here and it actually worked. So, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Anyways, I tried scalping it through here, and somewhere around here I was already up $900 on the day. Somewhere through here I was already done $800 on the day. And at this point I was like, you know what, I don't know that this is going to keep going. I had some levels down here, not this 195. I had this 192. This one I drew it before. No, yeah, I drew it before. Some of these levels I had before, and they were spot on. Like this 195.8, I'm pretty sure this was drawn before, and this thing went right under it, started flying it again. And here I thought this was a little bit too much of a sell-off, so I actually tried going long here. I lost like $50. Stopped that real quick though, but I could have followed it short and then caught this other move down here again for another $2 shares lower. So I missed that. So I missed this move here, and at this point, if you guys saw me on live stream, I was calling out a pretty important thing, and I'll call it out here so you guys can see that, you know, everything plays into effect when you're trading the stock. For one, the rejection of 200 was a given for me to go short, and two is I'm gonna go ahead and do this so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So here is a stock, right? And this is what it was doing, right? We had the rejection off 200, so we're gonna move lower. But when we did move lower here, you can see the selling pressure was getting bigger, right? So that move right there, selling pressure, buyers are not catching a dip. It's a lot of selling pressure. Volume is increasing. That move is strong. Here again, this next leg down, you can see another big move, another big increase in volume, and it did it twice. So it did it like here, and then kind of went sideways, and then this little curve here again did it again, which is that sell-off right there. So it moved once, increased volume, kind of went sideways, not that much here, and then went for another leg down here, which volume also increased right there. One for the last leg here, volume also increased. And then here, you know, ideally you're looking for this little range box right here to consolidate as a bear flag and then get the next leg down, right? Well, that would have happened on these three candles right here. That wanted to go for a new lower low there, and if you see the volume on those three candles, I mean, maybe you get an increase of volume, but compared to this, this, and this, you did not get an increase in volume right here. No increased volume. Then you tried popping up again, and then look at it go. It goes right back down to that low, and look at the volume. It's stagnant. Volume does not increase. That is another no increase in volume. Then it goes for it again right here. So this is a failed attempt right there. There's kind of one. This is attempt 2, and then here's attempt 3, right? Looking for that low day crack, looking for the continuation lower, and it does not increase volume. If anything, it has less volume. You can see it started here, went here, went here, as that stock is still trying to break the lows. So less volume coming in, less acceleration towards that low day. It does not get the breakout. At that point, I thought, you know what, that actually might cause a reversal, because you accelerate on the way down, you found the low, no selling pressures coming in at all. You're gonna get that bounce. And I did end up getting some of that bounce there, but you could see it. I mean, if you were to take in the trade right there, this thing is back up to almost 199 where it came from, so that's a good dip buy there. But I did end up catching this move because of that. So I ended up catching all of that move, and then that's what got me back up to $900 on the day. And I think at that point I really was done. I didn't end up taking this other leg out here. The other trade that I also called out right before stream was done was this quick little downtrend break. Now that you downtrend break, I would have been looking for dips here. I actually was looking for a little lower dip. That's why I didn't take it, but this would have worked just fine. You kind of make that dip, and then that same dip, that initial dip, held that support there again and went for the next leg. So I missed that one as well, but that's just kind of how to break down Tesla if you guys want to trade it. So quick little lesson for you guys there. If you guys want to have full lessons like this, I do offer my course down below. I go over all stuff like this in there as well, and you have me for full mentorship. Use 150 off at checkout page for a discount, no spaces. Other than that, guys, $907 today. Yesterday, $750. Monday was a holiday, so no trading on Monday. So far, a decent week. 2 days into the week, and then we got 2 days left. So tomorrow and Friday. With that being said, guys, appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully, you guys learned something off today's breakdown. Right there. If you guys like it, you guys hit thumbs up on this video. You guys leave some comments down below if any questions, concerns, comments, or anything you guys have. And I will see you guys tomorrow in the live trading session, 15 minutes before market opens every single morning. So you guys take care, have a good one, and I'll see you guys then.